Hello, good evening. Tributes have been paid to a woman killed in a crash in Moray on Thursday night. 5 people died after a car collided with a minibus carrying Italian tourists on the A96. Rebecca Curran reports.
Tributes have been left at the scene of a tragedy that has been difficult for many to take in. One, in Italian, starts, "Sleep well, little boy." The remaining debris the only indication of the devastating crash that claimed 5 lives. 69-year-old Evelyn Colley has been named locally as one of those who died. In the village of Aberherder today, she was praised for her community spirit.
She was just a very relaxed, easygoing person, really lovely. She was active with our community association, always willing to do things for people.
Evelyn had been a passenger in the 4x4 which collided with a minibus carrying Italian tourists on the A96 on Thursday night. 2 other passengers in the car also died. The driver is being treated for serious injuries in hospital. 2 people in the minibus were also killed, including a 4-year-old boy. 4 others are in hospital. In a statement, the Honorary Consul of Italy for Aberdeen said it extends its deepest sympathy to all those affected by the tragic accident and says we will be supporting the families of the Italian citizens involved in any way we can. Some of those who were injured are being treated here at Aberdeen Royal Infirmary, including a 3-year-old boy. Police are still trying to establish what caused this horrific accident. They're expected to confirm the names of those who died early next week. Rebecca Curran reporting Scotland, Aberdeen.
One of the largest rallies to be held in Inverness in recent years took place today. Thousands of Scottish independence supporters took part in the All Under One Banner March, one of a series being held across Scotland. In May, tens of thousands of people marched through Glasgow. A man suffered a serious facial injury after being attacked by 2 men and a woman in Glasgow. The 38-year-old was seriously assaulted in the Summerston area of the city at around 2:30 on Thursday afternoon. He was taken to Glasgow Royal Infirmary for treatment and later released. Officers say he may have had an argument with a group in the nearby Drumlaken Street. Volunteers are being sought to help record sightings of whales and dolphins around Scotland's coasts over the coming week. The Sea-Watch Foundation carries out the project annually to get an insight into populations of rare marine mammals like bottlenose dolphins. It comes at a time when many experts believe that climate change is altering the distribution of many species.
To do this properly, you need long-term studies to be done in certain areas, and thankfully we are getting data coming in that seems to be proving that climate change is happening and it's affecting the actual food stocks that the top predators like whales and dolphins actually rely on. And if that changes, it means that their distribution is going to change at the same time.
Andy Murray will play his first match since withdrawing from Wimbledon when he faces Mackenzie McDonald in the first round of the Washington Open next week. He warmed up for his return with a game of foot tennis with the former England captain Wayne Rooney, who now plays for the Washington side DC United. If Murray wins his first round match, he'll face Kyle Edmund, the man who replaced him as British #1 during his long injury layoff. Now let's go to the weather forecast. Judith Wilson's at the map for us.
Hello, hello, and a very good evening to you. Rather temperamental, tempestuous skies, if you like. Behind me, a picture sent in from one of our weather watchers from West Linton earlier on. And indeed, more rain to come as we see low pressure sliding up the west coast, bringing some wet and windy conditions. There is a Met Office yellow be aware warning in force for this southwest corner for this evening and tonight. Some really quite torrential rain to come, and it's already making progress across the southwest. This band of rain will continue to move north and eastwards across the country. Blustery conditions, the strongest winds becoming confined to the northwest, touching gale force at times, along with the winds as well. It does become drier, the rain I should say, the drier and clearer across southern and eastern Scotland, overnight lows of around about 12 Celsius. So tomorrow we still have that rain over the northwest. It moves away, dry for a time with even some early brightness as well. Then we see the next band of rain moving up from the south, extending to all parts eventually, and temperatures around about today's values, 20 Celsius at best. That's your forecast.
All good for the garden, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that, Judith. And that's all for now. We're back tomorrow night, but from all of us in the team, have a very good evening. Bye-bye.